Good morning. My name is Anna Kim, and I'm with the Scarborough Civic Action Network. Welcome MichaelJulihen to Ward 22 Votes, a nonpartisan community-driven endeavor organized by the Scarborough Civic Action Network in partnership with Agincourt Village Community Association, Agincourt Community Services Association, Senior Persons Living Connected, and the Toronto Youth Cabinet to enable voters to learn about the Ward 22 by-election candidates and make an informed vote during this by-election. Michael, please start by telling us why you are running to be councillor for Ward 22. What have you done in the ward prior to this election? How long have you lived in the ward? And how would you support Ward 22 residents, including youth and seniors?
Okay, so my name is MichaelJulihen. I'm running for City Council to be City Councillor for the people of Scarborough Agincourt. The reason is to serve, to listen to the concerns of the residents of Scarborough Agincourt, to bring those concerns to City Council, and to bring solutions back to the residents of Scarborough Agincourt. I do not live in the ward presently, so this is my answer.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Rhoda Potter with Agincourt Village Community Association. The first question is about safety. We have heard about safety concerns, including pedestrian and cycling safety, personal safety, and community safety in our neighborhoods, and including in our schools. How will you work to improve safety in Ward 22 and address this wide range of issues?
Okay, so about safety. So police presence is a deterrent to crime. Defunding police is not a good idea. We need well-lit cycling paths so that all can see the cyclists. We remember the recent fatal cycling accident on Dufferin Street near Dufferin Mall involving a young woman of 23 years old. It happened in the evening when it was dark. So of road safety and sidewalks, there's a physical aspect to this so that roads and sidewalks be in excellent shape. Speed is always a factor in an accident. So slower speeds in residential areas will be essential. And traffic lights slow the speed of drivers. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm Michael Manu. I'm with the Toronto Youth Cabinet. The next question I have is in regards to transit. As we all know, transit is a long-standing issue in Scarborough with many years of nothing being done, plans being changed, and overall inaction, with residents ultimately paying the price. Where do you stand on much needed improvement to public transit, specifically on key issues such as the Shepherd Avenue subway or LRT and bus lanes on Finch Avenue?
Okay. I will make transit for the people of Scarborough Agincourt an issue of importance to City Council, and funding and action will come. Transit opens up the path for people to get to their place of work, which could be outside the ward. Transit breaks the situation of isolation and moves people to their important destination. Transit bridges a person to a job for which he or she has the skills for that job. Transit takes people out of poverty and into good financial health and better mental health. Transit needs to reach every corner of the city, every corner of the ward. Cycling lanes will have to be more secure, possibly with a fence or low and wide wall. Lighting, referring to lights, is very important where cycling paths and sidewalks are concerned. That would be my answer.
Oh, great, thank you.
Hi, my name is Laura Harper with Agincourt Community Services Association. The third and final question is about community improvements. Ward 22 is lacking in a lot of important community infrastructure, has no designated neighborhood improvement areas, and many community members are being impacted by COVID-19. We need more community spaces, social programs, playgrounds, affordable housing with particular attention to seniors, and employment opportunities. We have a very diverse population and many people are voiceless. We also have a lot of development happening in the ward. How will you work to address this range of issues and needs?
Well, first, by reading the question, I was very sad to see there was no infrastructure in Ward 22. So then there will be designated neighborhood improvement areas like green spaces, playgrounds, and affordable housing for seniors. And we can bring businesses in the ward, which will create jobs like a grocery store, office space, professional services for mental health issues, dentistry, coffee shops, and retail stores. As for affordable housing for seniors, I will call upon landlords to reduce their rents, which continually increase every year, regardless of the income of tenants, which stays the same and does not get adjusted to the cost of living, and will ask them to take 10% of their units to be rented at 30% of gross income, which is the ongoing rate of Toronto community housing. There is no more place for greed and selfishness. And in concluding this interview, I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, MichaelJulihen, for taking part in Ward 22 Votes.